It's finally happened. Cybertruck delivery day from Tesla. We've seen this truck for years and years, and finally, production versions are rolling out to customers. In fact, that's what much of today's event was. Just photo ops with Elon as people took their keys and drove off into the poorly lit sunset. One of the things we learned about the truck is its claimed curb weight. During one of the tow tests, we saw a listed 6,850 pounds for the tri-motor version of the truck. That's interesting, because it's just over 2/3 of the weight of the competing GMC Hummer EV, so when owners get these on scales, it'll be interesting to see how close that number really is. We also got to see some claimed performance specs. The car has a 0.33 coefficient of drag, so slightly higher than a Rivian R1T, but not out of the realm of possibility for an electric truck, particularly one so interestingly shaped. We also saw a quarter-mile time of under 11 seconds, no specificity beyond that, and a 0 to 60 of 2.6. Tesla also claimed that the truck can finish a quarter mile before a 911 while towing an identical 911. Now, we weren't given a spec as to which 911 this was. It looked to be one of the baser two-wheel drive models. So, an electric car out accelerating a two-wheel drive gas car, not unexpected. In that same pull test, where we saw the curb weight, we also saw the truck compared to a few others. The Ford F-150 Lightning, the previously mentioned Rivian R1T, and a Ford F-350 SRW diesel. The comparison here was pulling a heavily loaded trailer on dirt for distance, where the Cybertruck claimed to win. All of these are coming directly from Tesla, all of these facts and figures and tests. The crash tests we saw didn't appear to come from NHTSA or DOT, so it's unclear what standard any of these are actually being held to. The most interesting part of the event, though, might have actually been those handoffs to customers. Elon Musk claimed that real Tesla Cybertruck buyers were lining up, being handed their cars and driving off. And yet, every single one of them kinda took a minute to figure out how the doors worked. It appears there's a button on the B-pillar that unlatches the door but doesn't really pop it open. So you still kinda had to reach past the window that doesn't appear to roll all the way down. It's not clear how you actually get into the car when the windows are up. That is sort of a question that we're likely going to see answered in the coming days. After all these years, it's interesting to finally see a production spec Cybertruck, theoretically at least, handed to a buyer and driven out onto the roads. Musk claimed that you wouldn't really see anything else like it in a parking lot, and I agree. Though whether buyers are interested in that remains to be seen. But now with pricing, weight figures, specs for acceleration and handling, at least we're getting more of a sense of what those buyers will actually be getting themselves into. For more on this and everything else automotive, keep your eyes peeled to jalopnik.com.